start
Well, if you
here.
get the veteran,
Lucas
I'll take a
Tomlinson
few.
reporting from the
I'll take,
Pentagon
I
that
want a
our
logistics
men and
one.
women
Didn't
in
serve
uniform
active
are not allowed
combat.
to
Maybe
go
did.
outside or
Yeah,
even
that
try
could
to
be
get
the
outside that
right-hand
Taliban
rule of how they
perimeter
run that.
to go get
Combat into
Americans.
the
Yet I'm
logistics
reading
lead on
reports
what it is.
about French
Remember,
troops
I saw
who
from
are
the
doing
generals we
just
had
that.
coming in. He was a general. You could tell
what
he
do you
was
make of
he
that?
was
What's your reaction
marshmallow
to that?
by the work he
It's so
did. It was
dangerous
like,
in
why
this
am I under
respect. It's very
investigation?
clear
What?
the Biden administration's
I mean,
objective
you're
is always optics. They were probably trying
too
to do
close
this
to
because
it
they
in the
wanted
glass.
the optics of being out
Back the
before
head.
9/11. Now
Because
they're
you would
trying
be
to keep
noticed
those
of it, and it
optics
shouldn't
of
have
this
been
is,
that.
quote, not a
But I think they were
combat
using
mission,
that for the
and it's the
control
optics
agent
that are
against the
gonna
other
put people in
general
even
they
further
had on the
danger.
board.
Instead of going out there and making
What do you
the
do with the
Taliban
information?
our
I mean, it's
hostages,
like,
right now, America
well,
is
you
on
shady
what,
it.
about
It's
day
like,
7, day
let-
8 of the Afghanistan hostage
why wouldn't you
crisis
just
for
lead
us.
with what it is? This
And
is
until
the
we flip
answer
that
of what you have to
scenario
do as
back
an
to where it
American
was
right
prior
now.
to this, we can't safely
The
get our
reporting
people
on
out
this
there.
is I can
And
get
let me
an
expand on this
expert
just a
for
little
the
bit more.
judge before I take
We
court
gave up
cases to say,
the
well,
most
what's the
secure
protocol?
airbase, Bagram, probably
Time
in the world,
dilated
for a
into
totally
the value.
non-secure
So this
airbase.
was something
We
that
heard
happened.
President Biden say we gave
We're
them the
trying to
most
nullify
advanced
that
weaponry.
problem.
So
SCP,
every minute
contain,
that
zero
goes by,
contain,
they're
protect
understanding
inside
their
here. We have the
capabilities
barbed
further
wire.
and further.
I think we just need
What do
to
they have to
organize
shoot down
it
an
differently.
aircraft from
Well, that's
surface
the
to
nature of
air?
a sharp
What drone
officer.
capabilities did they pick up by taking over that US military
AR-670-1
equipment that
isn't
they
just
can fly into
grooming
an
of what
aircraft,
happens here.
given that
There's
they're going to be flying thousands of
that's
Americans
marshmallow,
and
that's
others out of
marshmallow,
this
this is
situation.
marshmallow,
It can
that is not a
rapidly
marshmallow.
deteriorate if we don't make them our hostages.
I need
So I
anti-up
want to unpack that a
insert.
little
That
bit, because
is
some
the
of it,
soldier by any
is
other
really
standard
jarring.
if
You called this
you are
the
trained like a
Afghanistan
soldier,
hostage crisis.
regardless
I'm
of what the
starting to
result
hear that
is.
in different ways.
The
Here's
chair
Senator
there,
Tom Cotton
Sentinel.
from yesterday on the Focus in
See,
Arkansas.
it's not just the
And you
area,
guys are
it's what
tying
this guy
together
knows
something.
to
Let's watch.
be distances and
A lot of
defined
people
areas.
have been speaking this week about
The American
comparisons to
private
Saigon
wearing
in
a mask getting
1975.
smoked by
What
DOJ.
increasingly worries me is
Out
the
of
scenario
protocol, out of
Tehran
ranks.
in 1979.
Now, I can't quantify that because
52
I don't have the
hostages held by the
logistics
Ayatollah
on the
paralyzed
why.
American
Now, what I
foreign
don't
policy
see
for more than a
is
year. Imagine if the
I will
Taliban
take it to the
has
POV on the
effective
police.
hostage control of
Now,
thousands of Americans who are stranded in
obviously, it
Afghanistan.
rules of
It
large
would be a
numbers on
catastrophe.
marshmallows.
So, Congressman Mast, how do we keep that from happening?
You like I said, in
Again,
lieu of
this goes
Captain
back to we have
Obvious,
to
you have
make
to
the
say,
Taliban our
all right, so I had
hostages as they
GPT-3
were
area,
previous
it's
to
figuring
this
out the cave
administration. We were drawing
right here
down.
I'm
We
in,
need to go back there
and what
take
that
control
correlates
of
to is
places
sky's the
that
limit,
create that
but
situation.
camera
We had the most
on that
secure
corner
embassy in the world, the
to
most
camera on
secure
this
base in the world.
corner,
Until
camera
we
on this
get
corner,
out there
give me an
beyond this line,
AI auto
we're
driving
I
case.
just
losing
want
the
to
high ground. We
inter-
don't have
on
the high ground.
Well, it's
I
never
wanna
like this
interject
unless
as we
of a
kinda go along so
party,
we can cover a lot of ground
well, you
here.
first
So
let
my
the car
immediate
drive
follow-up
out
is,
there,
do
and
we have
then,
enough people there? Because we know that there were about 6,000.
you know, every once in a while
on
it's
the
like,
ground today.
it'd be one thing to
They'll
say,
be
you know,
at
it
that
happened. It's
airport.
another's like, did you
But
want
as
it
you
to
say,
come out
that's the only
in World War
place
Z?
they are. And if you're the enemy, that's pretty handy knowledge too. Why
Well,
not
it doesn't just
push
matter
that
here, it matters
perimeter out? But
everywhere.
how many people do you really need to do that?
Can you paint the
I think
Picasso
you
of this
unpack
being
that
a
in two
high quality
separate ways.
problem?
We know what
Yes.
happened immediately after 9/11. The way that U.S.
What's the
forces
index
were able
on
to go and
this?
move across
They don't
Afghanistan
do it.
with-
It's like I
with
said,
a
I
very
lean heavy
minimal
straight
force.
into this being a math
But
problem.
This is not the same
This
thing.
area
We
of
are
the
talking
system
about
is
a
going to
very
receive
dense
high
urban area
pressure in that
has a
area,
mob
and therefore
mentality
whatever
going
is
on with it,
causing
where
the
they have taken
congruency
over
problem needs to be
what were previously
re-engineered.
American
Look at the
high-ground
American border.
positions, very
I would
secure
use
positions,
whatever
like
technique
our
we could
embassy
create
as
inside
an
of that.
example.
You got to look at
Extremely
problems and
fortified
costs on
places,
tax on. Believe
and
me, I'm going to
they're
get that
learning
money, and it's
about
going to
their
be military.
capabilities more and more. So that is not the same
It's
situation.
it's
I believe
access
if we
to
wanna
budget
flip that
on money.
script,
Like
it's
I
going to
said, the
take
only thing that
significantly
holds
more
up this
forces than what
vacuum
we have
decay
there right now.
physics
And
before
you
it
look at
collapses
any
is that
threat
snowflake.
assessment that you could do on
And
this
it's a
to
little
move
shaky
people
some days,
off of
given
that airstrip
how far
would
the
result
topology goes on
in
what
you
this
would
is.
see as
And the
a
ball
situation
topology
that
is a
nobody
flat
would want
plane
to take an
curved
aircraft off
surface
that
on
landing strip.
what that value
Wow.
is by what
And
you should
you
be.
told
Well,
us
if I
so
can
much
do it,
with
the
that
game would
information, too,
become
and I know you
theory
know on the
on
ground. So are there
GPT-3 can
areas where
fucking
there
do
are
it.
American citizens
Now, I don't think the
that
output would be this,
are
but
in
beep beep
areas where they just simply
AI04.
can't even move? I'm curious to know about the landscape now. 'Cause
You
we're
know,
not getting
where
real
would I
crisp
hear
numbers
Bell's
of how many
teams
American citizens
on on Programmer,
that
see where they
perimeter at
left
Kabul
off the
Airport.
standard
And I would
candle.
imagine, I mean, I'm
I
not
got
a mission creator
the
like
gaming
you,
awards
but
for the
don't you kinda
military.
have to know how
I
many
mean, the
people
ZBrush
you have to go get?
Roblox chain on
That's a question that we've
block.
been asking for months. as an example, just on the Foreign Affairs Committee, the answers were the
block.
same as
What
what
do you
the
mean it's a
press
block? Yeah,
secretaries
well,
are giving
some
us right
assholes
now.
like,
We don't
oh,
know.
it's not
Well,
a
why
city
didn't you
block,
figure
so I
that out
can't
over
do
the
those damn
last
rules.
couple months?
Get out of my
But-
office.
but
This
to
is
your
an area
question
under
about,
containment
about getting
right
those
here.
people out
There's a
there,
wobble monster
yeah, we
underneath
have to know
there.
exactly
Something
where
under the
they
black
were. My
body sheet.
office is
What is it in
receiving
general? When you
messages
get
in
this many
real time.
people out there
I'm in
stacked
this
up in
hotel,
there,
I'm in
we
this
call it a
hotel
certain
room.
name.
They're going
Here
door
it
to
was
door.
negligence
Here,
of the
we're
playoff.
looking at this out of
Now
this
let's
place.
diagnose the
I
subject matter.
separated from my family
Let's
and moved
say
them
it
to
was
this
botched
pomegranate
pullout
orchard.
people
I'm
that
in
told
this
too many
heroin
people.
field.
That's what it looks
We're
like to
going
me.
from this
And then
place.
when that
If we
spike
can get,
match
across the
struck the
Hindu
stoichiometric
Kush, if we be
ratio,
seen at
it
this
hit the rest
embassy,
of the
what if
team.
we cross the China
Everybody
border
in town
here?
trying
Would
to
that
get
be
out
possible?
think that
The
there's
individuals
an
that are on the ground there are
immigration
trying to play
refugee
out every
standards. It's
possible
like that's
scenario
how many
because they're
people
also
over in
sending
80,000. How many
messages
people
saying,
you
I
have
got as
together?
close as 10 to
300
20
million.
meters,
It's just it's its
from
own
the
compression
Marines on
against the state,
ground
and you
there,
just
and I
want to
was
leave.
worried that I was going to get
Like
captured
somebody,
because I saw
the
these
better
people pulling in.
answer
These
is
are
to
real
pack up
time
and go into a
messages
totally
that we are
different state.
receiving from first and second
No
hand
security
sources
net,
that
no
are
team,
sending
no
them out saying,
houses,
can you send this
no
to the State
nothing.
Department? Can you get this
How
to
would you
one
do
of
it?
the
You gotta
That's
hold off on the
specificity.
throttle.
perimeter
It's
there.
like, maybe I'd pick out
literally
doctors.
that specific.
But you know what? You can't
Can
take
you
the
get this
criminal
to the
element.
Marine on the ground there?
You let
Can you show them
that
this
Taliban
picture
take
of
care
me
of it.
with this U.S. commander and my
And that was
State
my
Department
point. It's like if you're
paperwork
gonna
so that
crucible
they
like
will
that,
let me in.
there's honor amongst thieves. There really is.
I mean, you talk
You
about
just
the
drop them
potential for
in
hostage-taking.
Alaska
I'm
with a
thinking of who
22 and you tell them
potentially
figure it
could be
out,
involved
right?
now.
Maybe boots,
And
maybe
that type
boots.
of specificity means that somebody who's got tech capabilities, like a China or a
You
Russia,
make it home, maybe you'll
can
understand.
they intercept our messages? I don't want to make this bigger than what it is, but come on.
Hopefully the
We know that our
superpowers
own
do that.
government wants to work with
Like,
tech
maybe
companies
you
to
walked
watch
out
us.
of here, swam
What's
across
possible?
that damn
Just real
ocean,
quickly, could you
figured it
factor
out.
that in?
Yeah, well, we know for a fact right now, messages that we're receiving,
Eventually
we're not
life has that
receiving
principle
through
about it. You just stuck
encrypted
out in the
coding.
woods.
They're not secure messages in that way.
Right.
These people are trying to find any way possible. WhatsApp, Facebook, email, some
So it
kind
goes
of
back
phone
to the
call that they
MOSs
can get out,
in
whatever
town.
way
Like,
that they can get a message
those many,
out
that many
to
people wanted
somebody
to just
that
give
maybe
up on
they
the
served
infrastructure
with
because the
as,
government was supposed to turn
you know,
off.
as an interpreter,
That the
or somebody
entirety
that
of
they knew, a
those,
company
the
that
belief
they
in the
worked with,
Taliban to
anybody.
take control of the
And they're
lead,
trying to say, hey, can we
not
get
knowing
this
or
to
understanding
Representative
military
Bass,
missions,
or
obviously,
to Senator
teaching the
Cotton, or
liberal
to
soft
somebody in the
stuff.
State Department, or you name it. They're trying
Well,
to
tell
find
me
any
it's like,
way
so I'm
possible
over there.
to get those
This shit
messages
fucking
to
going
somebody
nowhere.
that might be able to make a difference.
Run home. I'm
And
looking
further risking
downtown.
themselves for interception of
I'm not
any
on
of
the
that from
Taliban
what you're
yet.
saying, and
How do
that
I
was
get
my
in there?
question.
Well,
Congressman
you start with
Brian Mast, we will
MS-13 in the
have you
backyard
back.
of the neighborhood.
Incredible information
What would you
about
do?
what it might be like on the ground if we can't
Now,
get everybody
if
out.
you're just living
Appreciate
life,
your time, sir. Thank
being
you.
some brother,